दोस्तों आज का पॉडकास्ट बड़ा ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है क्योंकि मेरे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं मेरे दोस्त अरुण राज। ही वॉज वर्किंग इन वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट यूएस टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी, जो बहुत लोगों के लिए ड्रीम कंपनी होती है। और जब मेरी उनसे मुलाकात हुई कैफ़े विशाला में, इट वॉज हिज लास्ट डे इन दैट कंपनी बिकॉज ही वॉज लेड ऑफ, एंड दैट्स वाई इट्स गोइंग टू बिकम इंटरेस्टिंग। क्योंकि ले ऑफ होने के बाद भी ही वॉज कूल, ना कोई स्ट्रेस ना कोई टेंशन। तो मैंने उनसे रिक्वेस्ट किया कि कैन वी हैव अ पॉडकास्ट, कैन यू टेल माई व्यूअर्स कि हाउ डिड यू नेविगेट, हाउ डिड यू प्लान ले ऑफ, and that's where this podcast is in little bit of informal atmosphere, Art of Living Center में हो रहा है। So let's watch this podcast and enjoy, and I would request कि जरूर इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए so that content which is life centric, India centric reaches out to more and more people. Directly we'll jump on to the topic. तो आज आपका ले ऑफ हुआ, तो आप थोड़ा हमें डिटेल्स बता पाएंगे? आपको जब पता चला कि ऐसा होने वाला है तो आपका उस वक्त रिएक्शन क्या था, आपने कैसे प्लान किया? एंड today is your last day and you're still so cool, so कैसे मैनेज कर रहे हैं आप ये?
Thank you for that introduction. So first I'd like to say that I got laid off about 2 to 3 months back, and I was prepared for it. I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. It was going to be sooner or later. It was going to happen. Nobody can stop the AI wave from doing its job. So the first time I got a hint that layoffs are happening is about 2 years back, when there were mass layoffs happening across the board, across all the companies in US and in India. So that's when I realized that, I can't really rely on one stream of income, which is the salary income. So that's when I started sowing the seeds of creating an alternate source of income.
Okay.
And by God's grace, the layoff that happened to me now was something that I was expecting and I was prepared for. So because I had a solid plan B in place, now having lost the plan A is not really created that big of an impact.
Okay. So because you had plan B already ready, that's
Yes.
where like you are so cool still.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. But like generally we see, like I also keep meeting so many people mainly from the IT industry. They rely कि भाई मेरे साथ नहीं होगा ये, मेरा तो निकल जाएगा, चल जाएगा. So what is your advice to them?
See, it's never too late to start sowing the seeds of creating an alternate source of income. Even if that means that, I always had this vision that, you create multiple pots and start sowing seeds in each of those pots.
Okay.
And then you start watering those pots little by little by little. And you never know which pot will actually have a sapling come up.
No, 1 minute. Like I think you are saying what is like generally known, but the problem comes how to find time to do that. Like with one job which is demanding maybe 10-12 hours of your time. So how do you create that?
Yeah. So I have heard this gyan also a lot before, that you need to create time to make it happen. And I have also wanted this for the last 10 or 15 years, but I have never had the time.
Okay.
It's only 2 years back that layoffs happened at such a large scale that it hit me so hard that you are going to be impacted one day or the other. Sooner or later, you are going to be impacted. It was out of sheer compulsion that I had to make that time.
Okay, that's how you
Time
manage
is not going to come at your feet. You need to create that time for yourself. You need to believe that you have that time and actually do something about it.
Okay, like just as you told me, maybe for my audience, so what did you do? Like your job was into technology, right? Like
Correct.
information technology.
Yes.
So what is the other source of income that you created for yourself?
So I'm a hardcore techie. I am a software engineer and architect. So the allied sources of income that you can create being a software engineer, number one is you can create micro SaaS applications, which are tiny SaaS applications which run inside another platform, where you don't have to really know the entire, build an entire platform, but you only need to build a small functionality within another platform and you get to monetize that. And the advantage of this approach is that you don't have to be a multifaceted person. Like, you don't need to know sales, marketing, and finance and engineering. So you get to play to your strength, which is focus on building great products, and the platform takes care of everything else.
Okay.
So that's one great source which I have been able to tap into, but there are several other opportunities also. Like, you can be a freelancer on one of these freelance aggregator sites like Fiverr.com, Elance.com, where you can offer your services and people can pay for it and get you to work for them.
Yeah, but what I am understanding or reading from what you are saying is कि आपको the best होना पड़ेगा, जो आप कर रहे हैं वो उसका knowledge आपको अच्छी से चाहिए. Like you cannot be having like हाँ मुझे थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर पता है and then I am going for freelancing or like creating something for the people, right?
Correct. So it's important to be good at something which is very niche. Being a generalist may not help you build something. I don't know. I'm not able to complete that sentence.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no
yeah.
problem. But the essence is you should have one skill, one prominent skill that you will always be able to work on, right? And then maybe you can acquire new learnings, like you can go on learning new things.
Correct.
Okay.
So, like, building an application, a micro SaaS application, requires you to not just be a great engineer, but also be a problem solver. You need to understand the gaps in the product. You need to understand what the customer wants but is lacking in an ecosystem, and try and tap into that and try to monetize that opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's going too much in detail. But like my next question is, why did you think of only that particular, like doing only Microsoft SaaS thing and not anything else? Maybe like doing MBA or anything, like why not anything else? But again,
doing an MBA is an expense, and it's very time consuming. That's not really going to allow you to monetize that while you are employed in your current workplace, and that's another expense that you could use that to further your career, maybe to get a better job in future. That's definitely an approach that you could take, but my heart and soul lies in actually building something and adding value to customers.
Okay.
So I've always wanted to do that for the last 10-15 years, and the compulsion happened 2 years back, and it just took off from there.
Okay. And like you are an awesome singer, so
Yeah.
like why did you not think of like doing something with the music, maybe starting your
Okay, I have a philosophy for that which I follow. You know, when you are very passionate about something and you try to monetize that, you end up losing that passion, whatever passion you have, because you're running after money with something that you're very passionate about, and if you don't monetize that, you might start blaming the very passion itself, or you might start doubting your very passion itself.
Okay.
So a skill like singing or music is something that you need to develop, and it takes years and years and years of practice to perfect it. But building a Microsoft doesn't take that long.
Okay.
3 months, 6 months max, you can get your first product out.
Okay.
But for you to release an album, a music album, probably it will take like 6 years, 10 years, or even more. It's not something that you can easily monetize. So my philosophy here is that if you want to make money, do something really boring and make money.
Okay,
Like,
that's nice thing.
And
That I hear.
follow your passion with all your heart,
Wow.
and like, don't have any strings attached to it.
Wow, perfect. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for that. Any last words for my audience?
I wish this for everyone, that everyone has, and while they are sleeping, they make money through one of their sources of income. It could be micro SaaS, it could be that you create online learning material content, and you could create digital products. There are literally so many opportunities available in the market, but it will remain a theory until you actually believe in it and you start watering that spot.
Perfect. Thank you, Arun, for joining me today.